What's going on, Dolphins? I got another quick one for you. It's important. An important quick one has to do with how, this current pandemic could potentially affect the schedule. Although it does seem as if the NFL currently plans to release the schedule at its normal time. So let's get right into that. Report. NFL still plans to release schedule by May 9th, discussing contingencies. The NFL is moving forward under the assumption that a full 2020 season can be played despite the coronavirus crisis halting all sports since March 12th. The NFL still plans to release 2020 schedule by May 9th based on a full season per league sources. ESPN's Chris Mortensen reported Thursday. Adjustments to the schedule will be made as and if necessary, the sources say. Contingencies remain in discussion. And so right now I do think that is the right way to go about it. Plan for it to happen, even though I think it's extremely unlikely, but only because you still do have a window to see how things play out. We do still have a few months, but that window is closing very, very rapidly. But you do have to also, without question, be vigorously planning any and all contingencies that would be necessary up to and including, canceling the season altogether. The NFL is planning to play this fall, Commissioner Roger Goodell said during a FaceTime call with anchor Jane on April 6th. That's our hope and that's our planning. League executive Jeff Posh relayed the same intention on March 31st. NFL executive Jeff Posh says on a conference call, our expectation is fully directed at playing a full season and starting on schedule, just as we did in 2019. Am I certain? I'm not certain I'll be here tomorrow, but I'm planning on it. That's what we talked about. And that's an all right way to go about it. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, plan for it to happen. I think right now doing the draft and OTAs, doing all that stuff virtually is perfectly fine, is the right way to go about it, to try and, appease all sides into, whatever. And as long as it doesn't put people's lives in risk, fine, go about it, right? No big deal. Let's see. The 2020 NFL Draft will be held virtually from April 23rd to the 25th to accommodate the COVID-19 social distancing guidelines. The event will also serve as a fundraiser for relief efforts. You guys already know how I feel about that. If the NFL really cared, they should just dip into their own pockets instead of trying to raise funds from the fans, the people who are being hurt by this, to help the people that are hurt by this, i.e. the fans. It's silly, and it's also coming like hella late. Why wait? Just put together a fucking fund for it now, because we need it now and we're already super far behind. All right, whatever. But at least they're doing something. It's better than absolutely nothing, I suppose, but marginally. Let's see. NFL teams cannot gather at one person's home. This is from Adam Schefter. Each person for him or herself during the draft. NFL media tweeted out, NFL announces singular presentation across NFL Network and ESPN and ABC of 2020. NFL Draft, which will raise funds benefiting COVID-19. So you'll be able to watch it on NFL Network, ESPN, and ABC. Once the 2020 season is underway, the playoffs will be expanded for the first time since 1990. The postseason field will go from 12 to 14 teams with 3 wildcard spots in each conference. So, like I said, right now they are planning for a full season. I think that's not going to happen, but I think that's a fine approach, as long as you are making sure that all the contingencies are in place and you take the appropriate action at the appropriate time, not after it's too late. Like, for example, let's not have the first game of the season be played with a crowded stadium or even with limited seating, and then there be an outbreak, and then they decide, maybe we should just completely shut this thing down. No, that would be fucking terrible. And let's try and get ahead of these things and stop, first of all, people have this problem with having to learn everything the fucking hard way. It's maddening. But then the fucking terrible thing happens and then people don't learn anyway and then just continue fucking going down those stupid paths. Anyway, whatever. So let's make sure we get ahead of this thing, and as long as they stay ahead of it and don't do anything that puts people's lives at risk, I think it's fine to go on as normal as possible, And so we'll just have to wait and see. All right, guys, with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoy my videos and perspective. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Share my channel and videos with your friends and family, and of course, leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comment section. And then, of course, as always, follow me on Twitter at Dillon Tartaro. And with that, I am out. I'll see y'all soon. Fins up.